Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Mastermind Fever Monday night webinar. And thank you so much for being with the Mastermind Fever community. Once again, if you're new, and with my partner, Aurora Jones. Tonight's webinar, we're going to be talking about the 100-day business and health fitness challenge. We have a lot of information to share with you. So hang in there. It's very interesting. I'm very excited about this. Robert, can you put up the slide for me, please?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. One of those technology moments. I know.
Here we go.
Okay, I was waiting for it. All right, so we're going to go into the 100-day transformational business challenge. And next, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. Aurora's going to tell you a little bit about herself. So if you can go to the next slide. There you go. I am so beautiful, big like that, right? My name's up in lights. Awesome. So anyway, show the next screen. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm not going to go into the long story about me and internet marketing, but I'm an online marketing coach. I do have coaching students, and I'm the co-founder of the Mastermind Fever, and we've been in this community for about 1.5 years. And I also have my own home business as a national substance abuse accreditation specialist, and there's a lot involved with that. So if you ever want to know about it, just inbox me on Facebook. And I'm an executive leader in my primary business. So, Aurora, you want to tell them about you, and then we'll go into the presentation?
Okay. So this is me, Aurora Jones, and I'm so excited to be here with you this evening. I mean, so many things happened before this webinar, before it started, and this is like a real test where, you know, when things go wrong, what do? Where you keep on persevering, you keep on smiling, and you get the thing done. So the theme is all about thinking and going big through this 100-day challenge. So before we carry on, as you just said, I'm going to say a bit more about myself. So my name is Aurora Jones. I live in the UK with my husband and my son Jesse. And in terms of business, online marketing world, I've been featured in the top 15 million blogs. I'm a top affiliate marketer and online marketing coach. I think I came number 10 and number 4 to 2 affiliate contests back to back, and it was very, very exciting because, you know, when in your mind you've got some limiting beliefs, thinking of, well, no, it's not going to work, and, you know, people have already bought a product, how can I buy another one? And this challenge is all about taking action, stopping all the voices in your head and just getting it done. I got featured in Jessica's Higdon's course called the 10K social media course. She's a lovely, awesome lady, and I had the joy to be selected to interview Mike Dillard at Live the Dream event. So now, yes, I couldn't attend because it was conflicting with my husband's schedule, but I was selected to interview Mike Dillard. And through this 100-day challenge, we love creating success stories, and many people came out of the Mastermind Fever feeling like a brand new person, starting new things in their lives, and it's exactly what we want with you, my friends. So Lydia, that's you now.
You want to go to the next slide? Okay. 3 main areas we're going to go over. Discussing with people in our community and our network. It always comes back to business, weight loss, and fitness. Now, it's not all about just weight loss. That's why we added fitness, because it could be mental fitness. But a lot of people, it's about weight loss, or it can be about any bad behaviors that you have that you feel are having an impact on your spiritual well-being, your emotional well-being, because it has an impact on your business as well as in your personal life if you're uncomfortable. And sometimes we don't identify that until very late in life or very along the road in your business, and you tried this and you tried that and you tweaked this and you tweaked that, and then you go, why do I just feel still uncomfortable in my own skin or with what I'm doing? Because you're forgetting that you have to take care of yourself too. If you take care of yourself and you feel healthy in spirit, healthy minded, healthy physically, then you'd be surprised how much more you can do, okay, without feeling discomfort. And it's about faith. Now, I'll tell you right out the gate, my higher power is God, but for other people in my network, they believe in a lot of other things. Some don't believe in God, but they believe in something. The whole idea is to have something that holds you up, gives you a foundation, lets you have faith in what you do, guides you to treat yourself right and treat other people the same way you want to be treated. So we want to cover all of those things in the 100-day challenge. And from my own experience, I can share with you that by concentrating only on business for 5 years, I didn't excel at the rate that I wanted to until I started fitting everything into those words that some people just don't like to hear: personal development. And that's where getting tied into, are you healthy minded, healthy physically? Do you believe in mental fitness, physical fitness? And do you have something that contributes to your faith, to your belief? How healthy is your environment? Next.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I took this quote from one of my mentors, and I thought it was quite powerful and insightful. And just stay with us because we've got some powerful information to share with you. So it was saying, your success is measured by how many lives you can impact. You have to keep going. You have to keep dreaming. You have to keep believing. You have to keep hustling. Because if you don't, you will never have the opportunity to impact and inspire others. So it's all about taking action, finding people to work with, and becoming the person that you always wanted to become. So if you had a dream, for instance, to be a blessing, to your family members, or do something great with your life, and also to impact other people's life, it's all about hustling. And this challenge would be about hustling and winning, making it happen. So we are going to think and go big.
And share and help others. The foundation to the Mastermind Fever group has a lot to do, well, practically everything to do with the principles that Napoleon Hill taught.
Yep.
And the Mastermind principles tells you that these things you can do and do with other people, and we're supposed to treat ourselves right and grow and not be lazy about it. And then when we come into some knowledge, because we want to bring our dreams into reality, we are to go out and share that with others. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to be sharing everything you know and it's going to be free. You ought to get paid for your time. But in the beginning, when you're learning, yes, give tips away. Show that you're a leader, that you've learned some things. I have some knowledge. People will follow you. Share your journey. You hear some people say the money is in your story, and that's what we're going to be discussing a lot about during this challenge.
Absolutely. So if I continue with the next slide.
Mm-hmm.
As we said, there were 3 points we wanted to cover, such as business, health and wellness, fitness, and faith. So now, if we talk about business, well, for many people, they're going to tell you, oh, building a business is easy, or join my business, you don't have anything to do. The reality, as you know, is so much different. And most of the time when you start a business, you've got this passion, you want to make it happen, and life comes, you've got things to do, you get distracted, and then you lose momentum, and it can be hard to come back and make it happen. So it's all about what is in your mind. Business and mindset are so interlinked. It is so crucial to bear that in mind. And what we've realized is that in order to be successful, there are 3 to 4 tips that you need to bear in mind. It is about being accountable to somebody else, as well as accountable to yourself. You need to share your intentions with the world. Only keeping these great ideas in your mind is not challenging you to take action and say, well, I've said it, now I need to work on what I've said to people, because your reputation is at stake anyway, and you really want to fight back for what you thought. So taking action is so crucial, so important, and you need to track your results and you need to repeat that. That is the reason why in that challenge you will be able to find an accountability partner with whom you could bounce ideas from and be more productive and start to think clearly about what you're doing. Because most of the time when I try to work things out by myself, I couldn't really see what was wrong. And having somebody else saying, well, no, actually, you need to change this, you need to change that, that makes you grow into a much better person and a much better business person. Did you want to say something about it, Lydia?
Yes. One thing that's important about intent, even if you're not ready to share with other people what your intent is about even being in the process of having a home business, online or offline, is to get to the point where you're honest with yourself. Working with my coaching students, I've heard people say over and over, I joined this because they said it's going to be easy, I don't have to do anything. And then when it wasn't true, they walked away, their character assassinated their sponsors and the business, and regardless if the business was true and that's what they promised, was the product good or not, the thing as I asked is that what you're really looking for? You want the easy way out? Is this a lotto ticket mentality that you have, that you think you're just going to put in a couple of dollars and you're going to get the big win? You have to be honest with yourself, because if that is your mindset, there's 1 or 2 things to do. Quit now or start talking to other people who will share with you how, yes, effort can help you get what you desire, and don't be afraid of it, because the results are awesome. Okay, so it's about getting honest with yourself. Am I really just attracted to this done-for-you easy thing? Because you won't go anywhere, and you're not going anywhere fast. Okay?
Absolutely. So then the second point we wanted to cover is about weight loss. You know, it's all well and good, as you know, to be willing to make a lot of money, to get out of your job that you don't like, and to live the life of your dream. But what's the point of making or thinking about making all this money and being unhealthy and feeling like, you know, you're trapped in your body? And the reason why I'm saying that, I'm talking from my personal experience. Right there, you could see some pictures of myself where when I first started losing weight, I was 96.7 kilos. You know, I'm in the UK, well, and French, so I use kilograms. Do you know how many pounds that would be, Lydia?
A kilogram? No, child, tell us.
Yeah.
Somebody tell us. Kilograms to pounds, because I like the kilogram effect.
Yeah.
I weigh a whole lot less if I use that method, right?
Yeah, I mean, it looks good like this, you know, 96
it does.
pounds, you know.
I know when I saw it, I was like,
wow,
what is she worried about?
Yeah, no. Kilogram.
Step on my scale.
Yeah, I mean, that was like so difficult, and I mean, I couldn't breathe properly, I couldn't walk, I couldn't run. I felt just so terrible. I had success in my business, but I was so unhealthy. It was just like really depressing. So after being accountable and writing everything down, I've actually managed to lose 22 pounds. Now I know. You know, so I went from 96.7 to 86.3 kilograms in 3 weeks, and I was so excited. And since then, I look after myself, and it gives you, it empowers you to know that you're looking after your business, you're looking after yourself as well, and you want to set an example to other people around you. So maybe you don't have to lose weight, but maybe would it be to be fit and to exercise a bit more and to be stronger in what you're doing. That is great to be healthy, to be honest. So these are 4 points. So that's me after. I mean, I haven't shown you some pictures of me before, but boy, I was crying. So, the 4 tips that I can give you is to make the right decisions, to plan ahead, plan your meals ahead, track your weight loss, and don't beat yourself up, and stay in control. So now, there are so many things that were put in place in order for me to lose 22 pounds, and that is what we will be sharing within the 100-day challenge group. It is going to be transformational because it's going to cover so many levels in your life. And then the 3rd point is about your faith. I mean, as Lydia said, maybe you don't have a faith, but maybe you want to see things happening in your life. You know that it is coming. You can actually see it. You can feel it. But there are some things that you need to tighten up to make this idea come to pass. And that is the reason why, we wanted faith, belief to be part of it. And I'm a Christian, so to me, God definitely has been absolutely amazing in my life. And the funny thing is that, sometimes you've got some very, very good days. You feel like you're on a cloud 9, and then the whole world falls apart around you. Well, what do you do? And it's really your attitude which is going to carry you all the way in that journey, and is going to help you in your business to move on to the next level. Because instead of quitting and say, you know what, I can't be bothered, I stop everything, well, you kept on having a good attitude and you just persevered until you broke through. And it's all about breaking through and breaking free, my friends, because there are so many ways for us to be successful. It is an incredible area we are living right now, where technology is at hand. Many people can become successful by working from the comfort of their home. So it is possible, and by us working together and by involving God and our faith in what we're doing, this is how we believe we can have success in what we do and see drastic changes and achieve any goals and make some quantum leaps. It's very, very, very important. So 4 tips, again, ask Him, ask God for help and guidance. Believe that He wants you to succeed and that you are loved and you are safe. And whatever people think about you, just carry on. You are on a mission to change your life and to change the lives of other people around you. So simply take action, run the race, make it happen, my friend. So the plan of action, the blueprint to success, what does it look like for you? What do you want to achieve in these 100 days is so, so important. And what we believe in is that the teamwork, and it makes the dream work, Lydia. I think we mentioned about that the other day. What were you saying again about it?
When we were speaking the other day?
Yes, about the teamwork, working as a team and making the dream work. Do you want to elaborate a bit more on that?
Well, I really got in tune to that when I was, working in substance abuse communities with the whole group thing. And then we learned that as a team, we really would reach certain heights and fulfill our goals when the employees started working in a similar way. And that's being available for each other and carrying that over into business. When I first started marketing, even offline, teamwork really wasn't the primary message. But over the years, I've seen it. Teams of 2, teams of 3, multiple people in a team, just building a foundation off of each other's strengths, carrying people when they needed to be for short period of times if they were working on themselves to grow, carrying them in a way to help build them up when they felt like they were falling short, because sometimes all you need is a few words. All you need is someone to share with you what's working for them, because sometimes someone will say something to me. It could be Aurora or someone in my primary business. They'll say something to me because I'm stuck, and I'll be like, how simple was that? Why didn't I think of that? Because sometimes you're so in it, you need someone on your team to share. Now, you might not be close with anyone in your business, your home business team right now, but we will show you and talk to you about how we find those people we want to mastermind with. But you certainly can have a team, a mastermind team, and not even be in the same business.
Absolutely.
You know, all it is that you have the same goal. You want to make it. You want to communicate with someone sometimes that understands what drives you, where you want to go. Sometimes your mastermind partner, your team can be your family who may not understand how you operate your business, but they just know that you're so genuine and they have such high hope for you. But sometimes in your home, that person isn't there. You know, they're afraid because they have the job mindset. So teamwork does make the dream work. It really, really does. It helps you get out your mess. A good team member or a group of people on your team can help you get out your mess. Will not be afraid to tell you to cut the BS because they don't want to hear it. Yeah. Okay, that happened. Now what you want to do? That's what I hear from my team. And that's what I share with my teams, and even with my coaching students. I have empathy for you, but you're not going to sit on my shoulder forever. We're not going to mope and whine, you know, for 2 and 3 days. We're going to get busy, because I can tell you one thing that has not changed, that's been really constant as long as I've been marketing online and offline, is that no matter how much I grow, it brings another level of growth that feels uncomfortable. It brings another challenge because something I use doesn't work. It worked yesterday, and I'm right in the midst of a webinar, or I'm in a hurry, thought I could do something in 5 minutes and I have an appointment. There's always something that's going to challenge you, and all of a sudden, it could just be that day you go, I'm tired of this, and it's not even that big thing. And you need to know who you could call or who you could send a message on Facebook. Let me just throw this out you. It's not that they can cure it, solve it for you all the time, but that team member, that mastermind team member will say, you don't have to smoke that cigarette today, you don't have to eat that pie today. Why don't you just step away from your email list right now, you know, and maybe it'll just come to you what you should be writing. Maybe it'll click for you later. That's what happens with a team. Absolutely. And that's why it works.
Yeah, it's really like having another pair of eyes, and yeah, absolutely, somebody telling you where, you know, what they actually see from their eyes, which is completely different from what we see. So
exactly.
Let's carry on. So the question is really, we thank you again so much for being here with us tonight, but what do you want to achieve? Do you really want to be part of a 100-day challenge and see your business grow? I mean, obviously, people are going to say yes, but it's not only about words. It is about taking action, and we will only be working with a selected amount of people to see these huge dreams that we have come true. They are not dreams, they are plans in woodwork that we are going to come to pass because we have to. I know that at night there are some stuff that I haven't done, some projects that I haven't done, and I can't wait to see them happening. I am ready for change. So what do you want to achieve? And if you remember, the theme was think and go big. We are not only saying about building a downline, we are talking about building a business and building a legacy and challenging yourself to go to the next level, because if you do the same thing over and over again, you are going to get exactly the same results. So if you want some real change, you need to do what leaders are doing, but many people are not prepared to do because we are scared. And that is the reason why, by us working together, by being accountable, and by taking the right actions and becoming the leader that people are looking for, you will see drastic changes. For instance, I live in the UK. I've got a funny French accent, but that didn't stop me from, from reaching top 4 or top 10 of affiliate contests, because I'm like, I've got to make it happen. I'm scared, I'm petrified. Maybe people are not going to be willing to work with me, but they did. And when you go over your fears, you will be amazed at the things that you were able to achieve. So this is really what we want to see happening. So let me share with you some big thoughts that we want to see happening within this group. So what do you want to achieve? Do you want to be on stage, for instance? We had a webinar the other day where we were talking to some amazing ladies who attended the Live a Dream event in Austin, Texas. And some of them said that they will be on stage. This has to happen. So do you want to be on stage in your, for Live the Dream or whichever event, or even your company's event? Do you want to receive an award? Do you want to be there? Do you want to become a top producer? Do you want to make $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $10, $20,000 per month? Not that we're going to guarantee that you will be making that. This has nothing to do with us, but everything to do with your beliefs and the fact that you believe that you can make it happen. But it is possible by setting up some strategies and steps and measuring and tracking and knowing that, okay, in the next 3 to 6 to 7 to 8 months, I can reach this income target. Okay? Now, we are thinking as well about creating your first product. Don't you like when you hear people saying, so-and-so offer, the offer of, blah, 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 blah. That sounds so much better and so much more professional than my name is so-and-so. I mean, you're a child of God, so your name is wonderful. But it's good to have a title as well, to say, I'm the author of, and you will see that many top earners, top leaders have created their own products. So Lydia and myself, for instance, we have been able to launch a product with some top webinars that we hosted with some 6 to 7 figure earners in the industry. So this is one of our products that we've launched together. Then we've managed to help another lady, one of our clients, to launch a Craigslist product. What product do you have in mind, or which free offer would you have to place on your blog or to give away to your list to bring value? Maybe it sounds a bit like over the top, but you can definitely do it. We've done it, and we want to help you do exactly the same thing. So now I know that these courses would be like being on stage. I know that in the UK there was a training which was between $4,000 to $8,000 only simply to be on stage. And we know some ways to actually be on stage. I want to be on stage, and the last point is hosting a live event. It's like, whoa, whoa, hold on a second. Don't you like, whoa, 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 whoa. What did you drink today? And I didn't drink anything. I've just thought about different ways. I've looked at what all the top leaders were doing. And by connecting with them, by even being an affiliate with them, you actually see and hear so many things, and you know that it is possible. When a top earner is telling you, well, I was actually quite shy to release my first product. I wasn't sure if people was going to like it. You're like, but you're making a fortune. How can you have these doubts in your mind? So you see, if they have these doubts, obviously we are going to have these doubts, but they overcame and they did it, and they became top earners, not because they had success first, but because they had their fears, they overcame, and they did what they had to do. That led them to become top earners. And it's exactly what we want to see for the people on this call. So hosting a live event, believe me, my friend, one of my mentors starting having a live event with maybe 5, 10, 20 people. It doesn't have to be like a huge, like with hundreds of people, because it seems to be difficult to imagine or to believe. But you start with 5, with 10, with 20, and then you grow into it, and you grow, and you've got more people, and you've got more social proof. And then you can host a live event with other people as well, other online marketers. Why not you? Why them? The top leaders are not like coming from another planet. The top leaders are people like you and us. We can make it without spending, $50,000 on all of that. But believe me, we've got some top people in our group who have done these things and who will be sharing with you some great and powerful information to do that and to be able to brand yourself. You can have it on your blog, on your fan page, on all these social media platforms. So by the time people come to you, they already see you as a leader and they want to join you because you are the real deal. And yes, you are. And if you don't believe in it, you are going to believe in it through the 100 days, because it's what it's all about, changing our mindset and believing that we can. And the dream works when we work together, when we believe in one another, that it is possible to make it happen. So
well, one thing I could say is that Aurora and I, for the past year and a half, we've been very fortunate because we have had 6- and 7-figure leaders help us, and there's been a few that we have separately invested a few $1,000s in to get that information, because we both believe in our education for our business. But we also have been blessed with 6- and 7-figure leaders that have taken the time to share with us what works, what we need to do. And the one thing all of them, paid or not paid, have said, when you do and it works, don't forget to share with others. Don't forget to bring that to others, because that's what we need to do. And you know that the job situation is not getting any better, and if you read some of the statistics in the magazines and online, that people are choosing a home business to make it. It's like the other alternative. But we started the Mastermind Fever group because we had got to a point where we had made a whole lot of mistakes, and by the time we came together, we had it figured out that there were certain things, a whole list of things that we didn't need to do anymore, but it was breaking our heart that others were going through that. And some we reached out to, and they've done wonderful things, and you got some who just prefer to keep on their path. And it's all right. They're entitled to it because we went through it, so we know. I didn't turn around till I heard the right message like 4 or 5 times, but that had a lot to do with I really didn't know what I was looking for. I didn't know really what I needed. And my intent was not in the right place to get what I thought I wanted and what I needed for me and my family. So when I grew that way, by leaders taking a hold of me and giving me some time, the light bulb went off, and it's been full speed ahead ever since. And that's what we're all about, the product creation, the paid traffic and the free traffic. But I'm not a big fan of free traffic, but I know some awesome ways. I just love scaling. So I'm not afraid to invest, and you don't have to invest a lot of money for it. You just need to master and then scale. So just an awesome amount of things that have worked for us we want to bring to all of you, and we hope you join us in this and that you're serious. So you might have heard about weight loss and mindset, and that didn't trigger you. And if money triggers you, come along. Attraction marketing, whatever brings you forward, you're going to grow. This is not a movement. It's not a journey that's for the lazy. It's for the people who want to achieve. They just need to be guided to the right place, and to put those blinders on and keep them away from shiny object syndrome and a whole mass of other overwhelming confusion messages that are out there. This is about daily action at a whole nother level. And it's nothing you have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out. You just need to do what's suggested and report and document what's working and what's not working for you, and share with others.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
An amazing ride.
It's going to be an amazing ride. So, again, always shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you will land among the stars. I find this quote so inspiring, and it's true. Because if we just end up only thinking, oh, well, you know, I just want to learn how to get one lead, which is great, but you can even think much higher, because this is going to sustain you for such a much longer time. You will attract the right people to you and ask the right questions, so you will be moving forward in whatever you're doing. So always aim for higher, and not being able to reach your goal doesn't mean that you failed. It means that you are on your journey and you are going to make it happen. And if your plan changes, so it is, but you would have had a plan in mind at least, and you will be working towards it. And as a group, as a mastermind group of 100 days, you know, we are going to see some amazing things taking place. I remember when I first started in online marketing, I had no idea about what I was doing. The first 2-3 weeks were terrible. I was behind in everything. And then I got momentum. Then I got faith that I was able to do it. And suddenly I started having my first commissions online. And it was like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I mean, I was jumping for joy. People that I never saw, never spoke to, well, because they saw my content online, they felt that they already knew me and they wanted to join me and buy from me. So now imagine from now to the next 100 days, you know, how many lives you can change, how many lives you can transform, and how many people you can meet, you know, and, you know, that could be even a reason to host your first event, even if it's like, it could be an event or it could be a workshop, but even talking to 5, 10 people, it grows from there. Your reputation is going to grow from that. You know, the Mastermind Fever, we are known by many people in the industry. We had Lisa Grossman, Tanya Eliza, Jessica Higdon, Rob Ford, Kate McShay, the Bluesman of MLM. Many of them came and gave some powerful presentations within our team to share some golden nuggets. Not that we were anything special, but yes, we believe that we can make it as well, the same way they did it as well. And it only starts by believing and by having somebody to make yourself accountable. Because when you want to give up and you've got somebody saying, no, not right now, it's not really the time to give up, you can't just give up. You have to carry on. So that is simply, simply, simply powerful. So now you may wonder, okay, great, thank you, ladies. I love it. Woo-hoo-hoo, well done. Well, what are we offering? Well, Lydia in a second is going to share with you the different bonuses that we will be sharing. So Lydia, if you want to say something whilst I'm looking for the exact slide.
Okay. Well, what I want to say before we get to that is that a few years ago, I remember I would hate this time of year. I wouldn't want to see family. I'd be so upset about not doing as well in my business as I thought. We'll put it like this. In my businesses, because I had floated from this one to that one to that one. I probably went through as many businesses in 1 year, you know, as there are months. But I would be so depressed this time of year and everything. And it was about the inconsistency. I went to an event, and then I paid for a leadership training. And I had figured out before then that I needed to be more consistent. And I had started on a really good path. So I was doing really good by the time I went to this event and I joined the leadership program. But I got much better because I learned more. I let people guide me. I allowed myself to be taught more, that I could do better. I had reached a point where I thought I had plateaued at what I could earn. So, and then it ended up from being earning $1,000, $2,000 a month, till after the event and the leadership and the challenges I participated in, to $1,000 and $2,000 days. And I was like, did I do that? I have to look again. Let me see. Let me try it one more time to see if it works. And it will work. Because I almost, well, there's a couple of things I was doing. One, you just had to ask me, and I was giving you away the Bible for free. Just ask me. Let me tell you everything. Yeah, go try this. Do this. Here's this tool. And I had to learn to put value on what I was doing because I had so much up in my head. And I knew, I could teach a lot of people, but I was just giving it away for free. And then I learned different. I learned to put my information in a product. I learned that once I learned how to monitor my numbers and tweak my landing pages, how to outsource, collect data, assess data, I found out that once you learn traffic and conversion, I'll touch any niche. Throw me any niche. I know where to go market it. I know what to do with it. Where I was stuck. And being stuck a few years ago in so many different areas made me go into a new year very depressed. These last couple of years, I'd be like, bring it. I can't wait to see what the new year brings me because I've been ending the years with a blast. And always have learned something new. Taught my culture students something new. Those who choose to learn and grow themselves. And this part of this challenge is just another effort to have others be able to say the same, be a powerful example for others, and for the people that we work with, be a powerful example for others. Can you put the slide up? I could ramble about that for days because I give God all the glory for every step of the way. I went through so many yokel people, and I was a yokel head myself. You might want to know what a yokel is, but if I told you my age, you might understand. But it's like I went through those people because I was one of those people. I was looking for something for nothing, and people were willing to give me, nothing for my little money and sucking me in and stuff like that. And I learned better, so I did better for myself. And then I was embraced by people who helped me out. I got connected with the right people. But do you know how many years I had to go through that nonsense to get to that point? You know how much money I spent? And when I say something for nothing, I was spending money, but I thought I'd just pay that $100, that $1,000, and then you just do all the rest. You just do all the rest for me. I'll sit back, eat my potato chips, watch CSI, and my PayPal account stayed empty. I found out I had to do some things and learn some things. So I hope you're not afraid of doing. I hope you're not afraid of learning. I hope you're not afraid of being with a team. I hope you want so much for yourself that you don't get in your own way. That's really what I hope and pray for all of you. And if not with us, find somebody that you could work with and do better for yourself. Because this year is over. Once you start smelling turkey in the air, this year is over, okay? Go ahead, Aurora.
Okay.
In fact, Aurora, can you go ahead and go through it? I talk so much now my throat is scratchy.
Okay, no worries. Okay, if you check, I've just sent you a message. So I'm going to share my screen with you right now, and I'm going to tell you like the good bits. Right. So here we go. Share screen. Okay, let me know if you can see anything right now.
I see black right now. Okay, now I see it.
Okay, excellent. So this is what we have for you guys. You know, we spoke about all these different things and how this 100-day challenge is going to change your life. And I'm absolutely convinced about it. We've got this fire, this desire to make it happen, and it is going to work. We know that absolutely for sure. So now, this is what we're offering. So first of all, the 100-day challenge is going to start from Monday the 27th of October to Monday the 27th of January. And the reason why we decided to choose these dates is because, you know, most of the time when you actually start a challenge is probably before the end of the year, or it starts at the beginning of the year. But I know for a fact that if you get prepared right on time, before the time, you can have much greater results. Absolutely much greater results. What happened last time is that I didn't plan properly my way to be successful for the following year, and I really felt it, and I thought there is no way that it happens again. So being prepared and knowing what to do is so important, my friends. So by working with us, again, you know, we'll be only working with a selected amount of people because we can't work with everybody. This is not possible, especially with all the things we are going to share. You are going to have access to a private Facebook group where you could be asking any kind of questions you want. Would it be technical, something that you can't do, something you need to help, you know, something you need help with? We are there to help you as a group, and we will work it out. Any questions at all. At all? Yeah. Any type of question, we will answer your questions. Then you are going to have access as well to our VIP membership site. And on this site, we will have all the webinars that we're going to have every Monday, where we will reconvene and talk about our weight loss, our walk with God, and as well as our business. So there will be some trackers that we will be using for each other to be able to be accountable, see how we've been growing inside our business, and if we are falling behind, how we can make it work and make it work for us, because we are all individuals. You know, what works for me doesn't necessarily work for you, but what I've been doing could work for you, but in a different way. And this is the beauty about it. So this is what really we want to see happening. So we've got this VIP membership site. So all the resources, all the training will be there available for you. Also, you will be able to have an accountability partner. So if you already have one, bring them on board, because this is going to be very exciting for them as well to be part of that. Basically, in 2014-15, January and beyond, we want to break free. We want to be ultra mega successful. I'm working on so many projects, but I have to be focused for each one of them to work the right way. We could have done this project by ourselves, to be honest. But it was like, oh yeah, well, what's the point? It's all about serving, helping others, because when you help other people get what they want, you will get what you want. And it's exactly what we believe. The more we give, the more we will receive. So we are not losing anything. We are actually being blessed by working with you. You are also going to have access to our exclusive training vault. We've invested a lot, you know, in courses. Would it be Facebook pay-per-click or Facebook video ads? Would it be YouTube marketing? Would it be blogging? You know, would it be PPV? You know, that's like the hot subject, PPV, you know, pay-per-view. And we've got so much information with you. We spend a few thousands of dollars altogether in this training, well, we will be able to share with you what you need to make it happen. So if you are blogging, we can give you some tips on how to improve your blog, how to get more visitors to your blog, how to set it up the right way, how to brand yourself as a leader. Because to be honest, if people are looking for a leader and they've got so many around, they are going to look for the one which stands out. And we want you, as being part of a 100-day transformational business challenge, to be the one standing out, because you can't, because you're worth it. And also, as part of our team, I haven't seen that very often, to be honest, but what we want is to be able to share together some resources. People would pay hundreds and hundreds per month for that, but we want to be able to share these resources together, because you will be part of this 100-day transformational business challenge, which is going literally, I do believe, in fact, from the bottom of my heart, people who are on this call and want to find out more and are joining us, you will have tremendous results. I am sure about it. So we'll be able to share some tools that we paid for, but you will be able to have access to them. Also, what is great about having a group, a small group like that, is that we will be able to syndicate each other's content. So would it be videos for likes, for shares, for comments, or would it be like blog posts or anything where you need to have, if you read on the following point, like social proof? We as a team can help and work together to make it work. And it is powerful to work together as a team, even if we are in different businesses, even if we are doing different things, but we are still aiming for the same thing. We want to have major success, we want financial breakthrough, and we want to be really successful in what we do, because we can. We've got the right mindset. We are going to work on having the right mindset to make it happen. So we are also going to offer you, if you've got a blog, a review of your blog. I know many great people around me who are struggling right now, even if they bought some courses, but they are still not quite sure how to figure out, would it be optimized press, that you can have a special we've got some deals that we will be able to share with you later on. I'm not going to say everything right now, but yeah, people are still struggling. Would it be like creating a sales funnel using optimized press, or using any kind of tools? It's becoming complicated, and how do you put this after that? And we can help you. Lydia and myself have the skills to help you, as well as other people who will be joining us in the team. It is literally holding you by the hand, and all of us being accountable for each other. I know that my coaches are actually asking for, was it one of my coaches is charging $1,300 per month just to have access to him and to work with him 1 hour per week. Okay, but for 3 months, we want to give you all that we know, all that we have, so that it is going to, propel you. Definitely. What I've learned over the past three years, it took me so long because I didn't necessarily have somebody next to me helping me out. But I thought, you know what? I don't have somebody, but I've got a great community around me, and I'm going to make it happen. And that was by joining a mastermind group. And that was at some point then, when I was able to generate more money, that was to invest in training and in courses. And I've seen so many people who could not afford these courses, and they just left, fell on the wayside. When instead it's all about being creative and making it happen. No matter what. Make it happen. And we are here to make it happen with you, to help you reach your goals. Also, what is great about branding yourself and being a leader, having a membership site will set you apart from the crowd. Now you can say, when you join my team, you've got access to a team membership site, and we will be showing you how to create it, because you can even turn this into an information product and sell it to other people who want to create their own membership site, but they don't have any idea how to go about it. and it can be complex when you have no understanding. But if you got some people you can work with who can show you how to do it, do you know how many hours? Do you know how much time and how much money you are saving right there? I'm telling you, countless hours, countless. And we will challenge each other and help each other to host live events and workshops. And I'm really not kidding about it. Listen to that. You know, when I mentioned about the Facebook video ad training, well, I know a lady who is absolutely amazing in what she does. I don't necessarily like her style of talking, like she's swearing a lot, but boy, she's powerful in the way she's running a business. Absolutely great. And what she was saying was that the reason why she was successful is that she was promoting a blog post using Facebook PPC, not necessarily video ads, but PPC. And using video is even better because you are, increasing your relationship with your audience. People like you, know you, trust you. They want to work with you. And then by creating this, by having this blog post being posted on Facebook, she was also being able to create hangouts, webinars, and promoting it again through Facebook, and again have more traction to her business, to her coaching program. And on top of that, she was saying that the reason why she was able to make not 6 but to be a 7-figure earner was to host live events. And the first live event, again, she was promoting it through Facebook, and she's charging something like $20,000 to $40,000 for 6 months for people to have this transformational life and income and lifestyle. Well, it was so important, she said, to host your first live event. When we say live event, it could even be a workshop. It could be like a meetup group where you've got 5, 10, 15 people, or even you are surrounded by other people as well. But at least you've been there, you've got the social proof, you've got the pictures to prove it, you've done it, and you can feel proud of yourself. When I think about the events that I attend and I see some people on stage, I'm like, that could be me. That could be me there. And the only reason why I'm able to say that is because we need to start to think big and act big. It's not being like, ooh, I'm Tarzan, I'm going to conquer the world. But you need to start having a vision of where you could be. And what they are doing is also what you could be doing as well. And I know that in each one of us, we've got a story to share. We've got some powerful information to share with the world. And what works with somebody might not work or might not be heard by the same person the same way. So you can make a difference in somebody's life. Some people don't like top gurus, but some people may like you. And then eventually, you grow into what you want to grow into, but you will definitely attract some people to you. And all of that is going to bring yourself, on the next point, to bring yourself like a rock star. Like a rock star. It's like having a complete packaging to look good. Like, for instance, myself, since I've lost weight, I feel like I feel like a different woman. I really look after myself a bit more. Not that, I I was in rags all the time before, but I really pay attention to who I am. I'm like, yeah, well, you're doing well online. It's important to look after yourself because you will be attracting the right people to you. You'll be attracting the right clientele to you. If you want to have high-end clients coming to you, you need to look the part and you need to attract them. And that is important. Definitely important. I've seen, definitely this is really important. One of my coaches has got a mentor, and a mentor actually is on, I don't know, would it be like $80,000 or $100,000 per month? You bet that they know some things that some people who are not investing in themselves know. And because I connect with them, I know what it is about. And looking after yourself, being proud of who you are, and knowing that you can impact other people's life by just your lifestyle is so important, my friend. And obviously, just to complete the whole picture, it's all about in our unique, irresistible offer to reach your financial, spiritual, and physical goals. So now, we've got even more bonuses available to you. That is where I will be talking to you later on about the 40% commissions. But these are the bonuses that we are offering you on top of what we are already giving you there, right there. I should have put a price tag next to it because we know, Lydia, how many few thousands of dollars we've spent, and our spouse wasn't necessarily happy. So if there was a shortcut for us to make it happen, I'm sure they would have been more than happy. And this is what literally we are offering you as a gift, because we've been blessed and we want definitely to bless others. So the bonuses are, I've created a product called my Facebook Attraction Marketing Guide, where I actually show in details how I was able to close people by simply using Facebook, like a free marketing strategy, Facebook, and attract people to my business opportunity and close them to make $1,000 commission. And how I was able to win affiliate contest by simply using the powerful strategies that I'm sharing with you in that course. And on top of that, I was giving like free hosting and a free blog. So if you don't have a blog and if you are looking for free hosting, definitely this bonus is for you, my friend. Okay, so the value of this course, that was my first product, is $67. Then we've got a series of exclusive webinars with top 6 to 7 figure online marketers. And we had Jessica Higdon, as I mentioned in the presentation, Rob Ford, Tonya Lisa, Lisa Grossman, Frank Moreno, Patricia Sweeney. So if you haven't been able to attend Live the Dream event, this is where you can get some top nuggets information. She shared some amazing content with us about tracking and about metrics for hours. It was a powerful webinar, and all the webinars that we had were so filled with value. This is going to help you so much. So much. You need to connect with the right people. You need to connect with the people who have the knowledge and the people who pay the price already. Can you imagine that? They actually paid the price already before you, and then they teach that to you. So they pay the price through different training, coaching sessions and blah, blah, blah. And we are able to offer that to you by joining our 100-day transformational business challenge. You are also going to have access to free PPV campaigns. You can use PPV and create some campaigns for quite cheap, and it's a great marketing strategy to use and to have in your arsenal. And we are going to be able to give you some free PPV campaigns. Again, I've seen some people charging easily $150 plus, for these type of campaigns, because they are giving you a lot in return. It's absolutely crazy. Also, we have a tool called the Auto Facebook Poster, which is going to help you post some great content, great value into different Facebook groups, and to be able to have more exposure. So now, I'm not talking about spamming the group saying join my business is better than yours, because this is not going to work. But you will be standing out if you actually come from a place where you are completely different from the other people. Instead of pitching your business, you are sharing value about how to create videos to attract the right leads to you, how to handle rejections. All those things that network marketers, online marketers are struggling with. If you come from a place of value where you answer these questions, if you become a problem solver, this is going to bring so much attention to you. And there is a lot of things going on with what we call Facebook, as you know, and YouTube, and it gives the word FaceTube. This is powerful, and by using auto Facebook poster, you will be able to reach even more and more people to you, simply because you stand out for your videos, for your blog posts, through what you do. So that's a value of $37. And also, you will be able to be featured in our next online information product. So now we are in contact with some, as you've seen above, some top leaders in our industry, and we know that they will come and approve, our product. We will make sure that it is good enough for people to use, so then they will be blessed by that, and the value would be $197, maybe $297, but you will be able to be featured in that, which means that, again, when you bring people to you, you can say, as seen in da 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 da, or featured in da 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 da. This is great. We need to think about all these avenues where you can get more exposure for free. For instance, I got featured in one product, from a top earner, and I still have people, after a year, coming to me and say, hey, I saw you in this product, that was great, I'd like to have more information about what you do, and it is possible for you as well. So having more exposure is great. The more people see your face, the better it is. They want to love you. You want to be loved. And what we do have as well is you're going to have access to a free one-to-one custom strategy session where we're going to see your business and we're going to see where you need help to make this quantum leap and see changes in your business. So it is very, very important, because I know, again, some people charge $149 for maybe half an hour session for that, because they will be looking at what you do and how they can help you out with that, or even more, So if you add all these products together, and that is you, as I said again, on top of all the help and support that we are offering right there. That is huge, absolutely huge. It's like saving your learning curve by, 10 times. Definitely. The total value of all these bonuses is $1,072. Here we go. This is how you can join the group. No, I'm kidding. No, come on. No, we said that we want to be smart. We want to work with a small amount of people. So when we can share some deep inside knowledge into what we do and how we can help you to get, your first product out, first launch, create a membership site, host your first live event or workshop, etc., etc., etc. So no, it is not going to be $1,072. Would be nice, but it's not. And I actually have seen some of the people charging in a region of $1,997, 800 and something dollars for that. And it wasn't even about sharing some deep information about it, but more about, the mindset and how they can unlock, the knots in their mind and make it happen. And this is what we will be doing actually in our group. You need to bear that in mind. So no, it is not going to be $997, because again, we really want to bless people and help people and give the chance to people to be able to join us and have access to all this information. I think it's actually a bit crazy for us to do that, Lydia. What do you think, Lydia?
I think we can do better than that for them.
Yeah.
Because, and I got to tell you, I want to sideline for a minute. Some of you might be asking, what is PPV? Well, that's paid traffic. That's going to be even more than giving you campaigns. It's teaching you how to do it.
Yeah.
You get lead. I paid 2 cents for a lead and made $80. Okay, that was the first one after practicing, just practicing for 3 weeks. Okay, and that was some time ago. But having someone give you campaigns that are working saves you time and money, get you started, get you into profit faster. But also, we will be giving you 1,000 URLs, which are called target keyword URLs, to add into your campaigns, and it takes hours to find the right URLs. But we'll want you to get started right away, but we're also going to teach you how to do the research and find it so you can do it for any niche. This training alone is going to be an over $400 monthly course by itself by the end of this year that we almost have completed. And you guys are going to get everything from that course here. And the reason it's going to be over $400 monthly is because people in that course will continue to get campaigns. And I pay a lot of money with my mentor, who shares a lot of advanced information I'm going to be giving to those people so they can stay in profit, get in profit faster. And we're going to be giving you so much of that. Everything they're going to be paying monthly for, we're going to give it to you here. Because it's really like a plus for us too, because you'll be the beta testers and you'll be getting it for little or nothing. But you'll get everything that those students will be getting, and they're going to be paying a lot of money monthly. And I have a list of people who have already signed up for it. That's how bad they want it.
Absolutely. I mean, at the No Excuses Summit, it was already, well, you know, by the time you pay for your flight, you pay for the accommodation, etc., that was easily $2,000 to $3,000, and
they didn't give you campaigns, and they didn't give you keyword targets, and they didn't take you hand by hand.
Absolutely. So it's going to be a real bargain for you, because it's not even going to be $497, and that would be definitely fair enough. We saw a 100-day challenge, which was at that price, so even $597 it was. So the total value is going to be $197. But again, because we love you, and because those who are still on the call, you know, and those who couldn't come in, you know, we will send them the replay. But for the next few days, we are going to give you this as, you know, beta testers for only $147 for 3 months. I mean,
one-time payment.
One-time payment of $147 for 3 months. It's like, you know, $50 a month, which is absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. And it is important to be resourceful. Some people might say, but I don't even have that. Well, as an entrepreneur, it's all about being resourceful, and I can't do it is something that we need to change in our vocabulary, and instead saying, how can I afford it? How can I make it work? You know, I had some training which was something like $2,000, and I was like, wow, okay, how am I going to do it? It wasn't, oh, I can't. How am I going to do it?
Do it, exactly.
I was trying to think about something else, but that's the only thought that I had in my head. How am I going to do it? And believe me, when you start thinking like that, when you start being creative and stop being scared, suddenly things happen. And your bank account opens, and you've got more money coming in. That's why I'm saying you need to involve God in that, because He helped me in so many ways. I was like, how am I going to do it? And ding, magic, as well as some hard work, obviously. So we are reaching the end of the presentation. So when you will be joining before the 27th of October, there will be some pre-assignments. We need to get everything ready to be in the right mindset to make it work. So we've got some great assignments to give you that we are not going to talk to you right now, because you need to be part of a 100-day transformational challenge for that. But in order to sign up with us this evening, as I know there are some people who said, I want more information about it. Well, if you go to this link right here, can you see that, Lydia? Maybe not.
I just see the 100-day Transformational Challenge.
Okay, let me find the right. Here we go. Right, so if you go to that link right here, which is MMF, which stands for Mastermind Fever, so MMF Success Blueprint.com, MMF Success Blueprint.com, WP for WordPress /100 days. So I repeat again, it's http mmfsuccessblueprint.com /WP /100 days, and this is where you're going to have access to this incredible offer, truthfully, because it's going to go back very soon to $197. I was thinking the other day, I mean, why are we doing that for, Lydia?
You're going to post this link in the event also, right?
Yeah, I'm going to post the link in the event. But yes, you know, this is going to take some of our time and resources as well. And we want to give you the best experience ever for you to start having major, huge success, because we are going to have success. And we want to have more success stories, more people, you know, to share, you know, this amazing experience with. So again, if you go to mmfsuccessblueprint.com /WP /100 days, this is where you're going to have access to this offer at $147. So that is it for the presentation. I'm going to send you the recording for the people who attended, and you've got 2 weeks basically to make it happen. If you do it this evening, this is absolutely great. So you are going to have access to our bonuses. You're going to have access to the webinars that we hosted with our 6- and 7-figure earners, and this is going to be great fun. So this is it for me.
Well, don't wait 2 weeks to sign up.
No.
Don't wait 2 weeks to sign up, because you want to come into it ready. We're going to be sending assignments to people so that they come in ready. You're going to be taking action before that date. So it's up to you. You want to get the best out of it, you got to put the most into it and just get started. Because these assignments are no joke. This is not kindergarten.
Be catching up.
This is all targeted.
Yeah.
Right. This is targeted for you to be very successful.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
So,
thank you so much for showing up.
Yes, thank you so much for showing up, and we will get back to you. Connect with us on Facebook as well. We can't wait to have more information from you and get news from you. So if you do that, then we'll be connecting with you again. But again, start as quickly as possible. We've got 3 major assignments to give you, and believe me, this is how I lost something like 3 weeks by not being prepared in advance. And we want you to have the best experience ever. So sign up today for $147, because very soon, before the end of the 2 weeks, it will jump back to $197. No joke, because this is a lot that we are sharing. Again, you know, I'm just wondering what we're doing that anyway, but I'm not going to carry on with that. We want to bless you, we want to help you, and we want you to have the best experience ever. So again, remember to go back to the link I've just shared with you. And we would like to thank you one more time, you know, for your time and for everything that you are doing. And we will get back to you again very soon. So thank you very much. Aurora Jones signing off. Lydia?
Bye-bye. Good night. See you next Monday.
Good night. Bye.